This is All India Radio Shillong. The Northeast News Bulletin read by Sandeepan Chakravarti. No workforce from outside will be allowed to come into Meghalaya once the nationwide lockdown ends, and local workers will be employed for all purposes, Chief Minister Conrad K Sangma has maintained. He said that Meghalaya for now would function in isolation mode. While inter-district movement of vehicles would be allowed, interstate movement of vehicles will not be allowed at all as a measure against the spread of COVID-19 into Meghalaya, which till date has not been infected. Public transportation would also be restricted post-lockdown, and deputy commissioners of the different districts would work out modalities for movement of essential commodities. Interacting with citizens through Facebook on the occasion of World Health Day yesterday, Mr. Sangma urged that around 2,192 residents of Meghalaya who are stranded in different parts of the country to remain where they are and enter the state after at least 2 weeks for the safety of all. Strict protocols will be put in place for re-entry of stranded citizens into Meghalaya, the Chief Minister said. Mizoram began testing samples of persons suspected to be infected with novel coronavirus at a state-run hospital in Aizawl on Tuesday. Health Minister Dr. R. Lalthangliana said that a virology laboratory was set up at the Mizoram Medical College within 8 days of receiving the ICMR's approval. Nasopharyngeal swab samples of 14 doctors, nurses and health workers treating the lone COVID-19 patient in Mizoram and the sample of another person suspected to be infected were tested in the laboratory. 11 of the 15 samples have tested negative for coronavirus, while results for the remaining are expected today. The condition of the 50-year-old COVID-19 patient in Mizoram who had travelled to the Netherlands is stable. A day after the first COVID-19 positive patient was detected in Tripura, a total of 108 people, including her family members, relatives and neighbours who came into contact with her, were placed under quarantine. Doctors and nurses who attended to her earlier and an ambulance driver who brought her to the hospital were also quarantined. A 44-year-old woman tested positive for coronavirus on Monday, making it the first case in Tripura. The woman, who is from Udaipur town in Gomti district, is currently undergoing treatment at the GB Pant Hospital in Agartala. The Assam police yesterday arrested AIUDF MLA Aminul Islam for his alleged comment on COVID-19. Senior police officials said that the legislator allegedly said that COVID-19 quarantine facilities were against a particular community. He also reportedly alleged that no required facilities are being given in the quarantine centers. Meanwhile, the police have launched a manhunt to arrest the culprits who verbally abused 3 nurses by calling them Corona coming, while the ladies were returning from a hospital in Guwahati. Earlier, on reports of harassment of doctors and nurses by their landlords, the Assam government had instructed police to register criminal cases against such people. Meghalaya Deputy Chief Minister Preston Tinsong has informed that the Cabinet has decided to extend financial help to those wage earners, labourers or petty traders who are out of work due to the COVID-19 lockdown. The Meghalaya government will provide 700 rupees per week to each of the wage earners, labourers or petty traders under the Chief Minister's Relief Against Wage Loss scheme. The Manipur government has decided to provide financial assistance of 2,000 rupees each to residents who are stranded in other parts of the country due to the ongoing nationwide lockdown. The amount will be transferred to the stranded person's account from the Chief Minister's COVID-19 Relief Fund. For more information, the citizens can visit the website www.tengbang.in. Nagaland is one of the few states that has not reported any case of COVID-19 so far. As part of preparedness, the State Health Department is continuously strengthening and improving medical infrastructure, officials said. The Nagaland government is also planning to set up 2 biosafety laboratories at the earliest to overcome the problem of testing samples for COVID-19 outside the state. And with that, we end the Northeast News Bulletin from All India Radio Shillong. Have a nice day.